Hi, and welcome to another Let's try that again. Welcome to another finished object review video over here at M1 Yarns and the Michigan Makers podcast, a knitting podcast, if you could not tell from my wall of yarn. I'm Jamie, the dyer behind m1yarns.com, and today, fresh off my knitting needles, is a very neutral, very basic, I think this is going to be a staple wardrobe. I'm going to call this, and I've got fuzzies floating already. I don't know if you can see that on camera. I think this is going to be like one of those go-tos in your wardrobe. For me, like, neutrals are really easy to style. I know a lot of my finished object photos seem like I'm a little bit stylish, but on a day-to-day basis, I'm really like a t-shirt and a jeans kind of gal. So that being said, this is the Cozy Classic Raglan by Jessie Maed Designs. I've knit this before. I'll insert a photo here. And of course, my dog is trying to make an appearance with his tail and his breathing, which I'm sure you can hear. So please excuse that. Let's see. So I love the pattern so much the last go round that when I was thinking, I would like a crew neck t-shirt, I was like, why not just make that pattern again, but just basically not do any sleeves. So it's a top-down raglan. It's really cool. Let me show you the increases. They are lifted increases, which I thought are really cool. The yarn is, what is it? Earl Grey Fiber Company. It's one skein of their Darjeeling Sock. I bought it at Rhinebeck, and the colorway, it's marl yarn. The colorway is that like white with orange kind of thing going on. It's called Moth Wings, and so I had one skein of that, and the goal was really to make this a one skein wonder, but I wanted to amp it up a little bit because that's just me, and I love a fuzz factor with everything. So I held it with a strand of my own hand-dyed Suri silk lace weight base, which is called Suri Silk Street, and this is the colorway Latte. I mean, it's a true latte color. And so I really love how it kind of like washed out the fingering weight colorway. And yeah, it's just a basic raglan. I really did no modifications, even to the body. I did do the optional waist shaping, which you can kind of see. And then what I did, so you separate for the sleeves, and then I knit, when I picked back up, what did I do? I knit 2 rows, and then I switched to, I went down a size needle, and then I ribbed 2 rows, which kind of created that like puffy, that puff sleeve look. And then I bound off. That was it. I literally had no fingering weight left. I believe I knit the second size. I'm a 36 bust. So I'm quite fortunate that I was able to just squeeze this out of one skein of sock weight yarn. So, you know, if I was any bigger, I'd have to get 2 skeins, and then I would have the option of long sleeves. I'm preparing for a fiber festival right now where I'll be vending, and I always like to say to people who are shopping at fiber festivals, if you can't make up your mind, like, don't feel pressure to buy a sweater's quantity. If you are on a limited budget, just get 2 skeins of fingering weight. You can always do something with it. And this is a testament to that. This was one of those cases. I myself was at a fiber festival, randomly bought one skein of fingering weight that I loved, had no idea what I was going to do with it, and I made lemonade. It wasn't even lemons, but this is pretty darn good. I think I will get a lot of wear out of it. I know a lot of people will say, well, why did you make a fuzzy t-shirt? But I live in Michigan, and there's lots of days where it's like 60 and breezy, where you might want your arms out, but you might want a little warmth around your body. That's just me. I always kind of run cold. And so for me, this combination of short sleeves, yet warm, fuzzy situation is just right. And let me tell you, I do love a long sleeve sweater. I could wear long sleeves like 9, 10 months of the year, especially living in Michigan. But I love knitting short sleeves because you can knit a sweater in like a week. Love it. So this is my fuzzy Cozy Classic Raglan, and I will probably knit this pattern again and again and again. If you've never knit this or any other Jessie Maed design, I highly encourage her patterns. They are super well written. They are detailed. They are size inclusive. They are beginner friendly. I don't think any of her patterns are not approachable for newbie knitters. So that's my pattern review. On to the next project. If you are interested in knitting a tee or a tank, I encourage you to do so right away, because my podcast / Instagram account is hosting a make-along for spring, doing tees and tanks, called #TeeOffSpringMakeAlong. There will be prizes. So if you simply post your WIP and FO photos on Instagram using that hashtag, or in the Ravelry community forum, if you just go into Ravelry and search M1 Yarns and then select searching under community, you'll find the forum and you can join the chat and get entered to win a prize. So thanks for joining me, and I hope you're enjoying your knitting as much as I am. Talk to you later. Bye.